Here with Julian Jean-Baptiste of Houston Grace Christian. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing well. How about you, Tony?
We're doing well. Blessed. Blessed. So let's just get going with obviously very strange situation, not being able to have your kiddos out there and working with them. So what are you doing to keep contact and keep the kids ready for when this does resolve?
Weird situation. We would have been starting spring football next week if we were in school, but we're not. So really just talking to them, keeping them motivated to get out and go work out, get guys to go run routes and stuff like that. But just talking to them weekly, some of them on a daily basis. Schoolwork is the biggest thing right now. This is a great time to get your grades up. It's a lot of free time, so great time to get your grades up before college coaches come knocking on the door.
So give me a little bit of your background and the background of the program there, where you are and where you're trying to get.
So a little background about me. I came over from St. Pius X High School last year. Last year was my first year as a head coach at Grace Christian. The program was struggling right before I got there. Has a nice base of kids, but just struggling to keep a 6-man roster. Got there for summer workouts in June, and I only have 4 kids come out. So I'm nervous before the season starts that I don't have enough kids. And we get to the week of the Out in Academy game, Out in the Academy Classic, and I have 5 kids. So I go into the school the next day, which is a Wednesday, and have 2 basketball kids that didn't want to play at first, but I got them to come out, and it made our whole season. It changed it. Those 2 guys came out, and we ended up winning 4 games, went 4-5, made the playoffs, lost in the first round, but it was a huge stepping stone in the right direction for our first year.
Okay, so a little difficult, but how many kiddos do you think you have lined up for this year, and what can we look for scheme wise from the Eagles?
So we're K through 12, which is awesome. So I have 3 middle schoolers moving up. They're going to be huge for our program. And I'm only losing 2 from this varsity last season. So adding 3, losing 2, I think we'll be up to 8 this year. And I'm hoping to get inside the school again and pull some kids out. It seemed like as the school year went on, kids got more excited about football at Grace Christian Academy. So I'm excited to get back around the kids. I was hoping to do that this before spring practice and get some more kids out. But I'm excited to get back to school in August and try to pull some more kids out of the classroom and see if they'll come step on the football field. Next year, we have a great opportunity with bringing back so many kids and dropping down. We dropped down a division this year. So we'll be in the same division as Baytown, St. Joseph, which are 2 pretty big powerhouses who follow 6-man football. But I'm excited. I'm excited about the competition. St. Joseph's bringing back some kids. Baytown Christian, I think, lost a couple of seniors, but they still should be competitive. So I'm excited about where we're at as a program right now. I have a great OC, young guy, very smart, wants to play fast, wants to get out, push the ball. So I'm excited about what we can do with the kids that we have coming back. So we're bringing back our starting quarterback, who's honorable mention, who I'm expecting a big year out of, and then bringing it back our first team all-district wide receiver. So really excited about him. Defensively, our motto is fly around to the football. We have to be able to stop people, and that's one thing I've learned in 6-man football. Listen, you're gonna have a lot of stops, but you need to get them in timely manners. When you need them, you need to be able to get them. And that's something that we're going to work on this year that we struggled with last year. getting off the field on third down. So really excited about when we can finally get back to football, getting back to football.
If you don't mind, let's go back to the Allen Academy Classic where you played Brazos Valley Christian Home Educators Association. It's one of my favorites.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You didn't have a lot of fans out there. It was on a hot Friday afternoon. And the day before the Allen Academy kids had played, they were out there just watching, and they came over to your stands and started cheering for your kids. And not just, I mean, they were into it.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I noticed an impact from that.
Absolutely. That was, I don't know if you remember, but when they came over, they came over, started cheering. We ended up getting the first down that next drive. Ended up punting the ball after that. But we got stopped in the red zone after that. Like our kids felt something at that moment. And I was very appreciative of what Allen Academy did for us. I mean, we had some, and the crazy part is that we had some fans there. They just didn't want to walk to the other side. So we had a handful of parents that were there, but what they did for our kids, and I got kids that, social media, they follow each other now. When we went back and played them, they talked during the game and before the game. So it was a cool experience to watch our kids just interact with other football players, understand what this brotherhood is all about.
Right. And I think a lot of people look at high school sports and think jocks and all that, but it's really an opportunity for several things. But one is to, you're educating young men to be citizens.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
You reach kids that you wouldn't necessarily be able to reach otherwise because not everybody's the same. Some people are going to be motivated by sports. Some people are going to be motivated by the books. Some people are going to be motivated by choir. Well, every individual is different. And the job of the school is to find the way to motivate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it felt like our kids, as the season went on, and we took our butt whoopings when we had to take our butt whoopings. But as the season went on, we grew. Our kids got more and more confident as we went on through the season. And I would say, I don't know if you thought to make the playoffs, we had to beat Brazosport the last game of the season. And by far, not even close to the most complete football game we played all season, which shows me that our kids just need somebody to show them the direction and keep motivating them, and they'll be there. Which, again, I was excited for spring and excited for some workouts to keep that going, So, no, absolutely. Finding what makes them tick and keep driving them to it.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for your time, Coach. Stay safe and look forward to hopefully being able to see you on the field this fall.
I appreciate it so much, Tony.